Sebastian interviews. Today we have M- Maria. Maria,
Hello.
hi. May I ask you some questions?
Yes, what's the first question?
Our first question is, what country did you come from?
I came from Ukraine.
Our next one is, what are some of your favorite Ukrainian foods?
My favorite is piroshki, which are a little fried dough thing with something inside. My favorite is kasha, which is something like rice but gray and it has more iron in it. My third is borscht. It is a soup made out of beets.
That sure sounds good. Next we have, what are some famous bands or singers you know?
Some I know are Potap, Ruslana, Nikita, and Oken Elzy.
That's true. Ukrainian is the largest state in Europe.
Now, I guess Russia, but I think Ukraine is the second.
I thought it was the biggest. Anyways, next, why did you immigrate to the United States?
I immigrated to the United States to look for a better life.
That's what I would do. Our sixth question is, what age were you when you immigrated?
When I immigrated, I was 22.
That's the age I wanted to be when I immigrated. Next, when did you immigrate?
I immigrated in the 2000s.
That's nice. I can tell why. Our ninth question is, where did you enter the United States?
I entered Chicago, Illinois.
What was your first job?
I was a cleaning lady.
That must be some hard stuff.
It sure is.
Do you have any interesting stories from the past?
Yes, when I immigrated to the United States, I didn't know how to speak English. So when I entered the country, people were asking me, hi, and how are you? I was surprised that they were asking me these questions. After a while, I went to school and learned English. I reminded myself how funny it was to learn the ABCs at age 22.
That does sound funny.
Yep, and I still remind myself today.
Next, what kind of clothes were there, and what were their names?
Ukrainian national clothing is called vyshyvanka.
How was it like in Ukrainian?
Ukraine was really warm in the summer, but then Russia took over.
That sounds bad. Why did they take over?
It took over because they wanted most of Ukraine's land.
Our 14th question is, what was going on in Ukraine before you left?
Russia took over.
Our last question is, did you like being in Ukrainian?
Yes, really.
Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you for making me be here.
Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed Sebastian's interviews. Bye.
Hi, my name is Roman. Today I am going to ask you some questions.
Nice to meet you, Roman. My name is Oscar, and thank you for inviting me. I am excited.
You're welcome. So first up, how old are you?
I'm 38 years old.
Okay, next, what country did you come from?
I came from Mexico, San Luis Potosí.
Okay, next, what year did you immigrate to the United
I
States?
immigrated to the United States in 1999.
Okay, up next, why did you immigrate to the United States?
I immigrated to the United States so I would have a better life.
Okay, next up, where did you enter the United States?
I entered through Texas, and the city was McAllen, Texas.
Okay, next, what city did you live in when you first entered the United States?
I live in Chicago when I first entered the United States.
Okay, can you tell me an interesting story about yourself?
So when I lived, my wife did not want to move, so I told her we will have better opportunities in a bigger house than a smaller house.
Okay, did you get a bigger house when you moved to the United States?
Yes.
And how come or
Technically,
no?
my sister gave me some money to pay the rest of the rent because at least I got the house.
That's good. So did you have a good time there?
Yeah, I had a good time there. It was really nice in Chicago.
Okay, here is one more question.
Okay.
First up is, what is your favorite food in Mexico?
My favorite food in Mexico was tamales that my grandma made.
I'm a big fan of tamales in Mexico. Here are some inventions made in 1999 and some Mexico facts too and questions.
Okay.
First up, the BlackBerry was invented in 1999.
Yeah, the BlackBerry was invented in 1999. That was my first BlackBerry. It was kind of popular in Mexico until phones were invented.
Here's a fact. Mexico has clear blue seas.
Really, it's really nice there. I went there for spring break with my wife.
Okay, next fact. Mexico has tamales like spicy ones, sweet ones, and also normal ones.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, here is a question. Here is the question. There are many stores in there in Mexico.
Yes, there were a lot of stores, like malls and gas stations and TV stores.
That is good. That are a lot of stores at least. Next up, does most of your family live?
Most of my family lives there, like my brother and sisters in a small house.
Okay, next, what was the music from the different in the United States?
Yes, it was different because it was in Spanish.
Was soccer famous in Mexico?
Yes, soccer was really famous there.
That's it for today. Okay, thank you for being here, Oscar. Bye. Well, that was it for today. Hope you enjoyed Roman's interviews. Bye.